So I see this as being potentially very, very damaging.
Sure, but I don't think, again, Andrew Tate or anybody who advocates the same things as Andrew Tate has nearly the level of influence that feminism does.
It's growing. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's
No,
growing.
it's Andrew Tate has been deplatformed since like
Exactly.
2022, 2023.
Yeah.
His influence has waned substantially. He's been look, I don't know the truth of his criminal cases or whatever that are currently pending. There's some disputes as to whether it's sort of there's a political component there. But he's been attacked by the Matrix. He's lost vast amounts of his influence and all the platforms. He's been deplatformed.
But he's got like millions of followers on X. Like he's posts
Okay,
something.
and sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, he posts something like the next second he's got like thousands of likes and views.
Right,
And yo, this is crazy. This is crazy. I wonder if she's ever said anything about any female, because she just said, "Well, you had this feminism, that's toxic, but the male is toxic too." Yet everything about what she's talking is what? Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate, Andrew Tate, Andrew Tate. If I were to ask her, okay, name me a female equivalent of Andrew Tate. Name me a female equivalent. Y'all tell me in the comment section if you think she'll actually be able to name you a female equivalent. I just named you one, Drew Afwalo. Another female that from that quote unquote Call Her Daddy podcast. Man, there are so many females out here who are out of pocket. It's ridiculous. But guess what? She's not going to call them out. Why not? Oh, because it's against the sisterhood. That's why the TSSLP is named the Sisterhood Shaming Language Purse. Because when you become part of the sisterhood, they hand you this virtual purse that has all of these items in it, and it has shaming language attached to them. So whenever a guy says anything, they're just reach in the bag. Most people reach into the bag to grab a gat, right? No, they reach into the bag to grab items. They'll grab a stick of gum. They'll grab a taser. They'll grab a mace. They'll grab a flashlight. They'll grab the cell phone. They'll grab whatever. And all of those items are shaming language that they're throwing at you. Hostile, aggressive, damaging, demeaning. They're throwing all this stuff at you. But guess what? You were to ask her about a female, she wouldn't have no smoke for her. Particularly modern females, because again, traditional modern women are freaking awesome.
feminism is taught at every single university and college in this country. There's thousands and thousands of universities and colleges across the United States. They have millions or billions of dollar endowments. That is power. It's systemic. It's institutional power. And it's not just the university system. You look at media, you look at journalism, you look at news, you look at corporations, you look at governments, not just the federal level, but you can look at, the county, the city, whatever smaller jurisdictions there are. Feminism is so entrenched and steeped in all these levels of society. To say that red pill ideology, which is like completely and is completely small and insignificant in comparison to the power that feminism has across institutions.
Man, he just was spitting bars like Eminem, bro. He just went ham on her. That is a stone cold, super duper fact. Super duper fact. Why? Because feminism is, I've been saying this for years, and I started hearing people say this recently, and I was so happy about it. I've been saying this for like, a couple decades, dang near. Think about The Simpsons. Think about Family Guy. Think about Married with Children. All of these shows that have these dopey, stupid males, and the females are just these wonderful women who can do no wrong, and they're just freaking awesome. And they just like, oh, look at my dumb, dopey husband. King of Queens with Leah Remini's fine self, all those type of shows. I literally saw a commercial. I was just sitting there shaking my head. It was two different commercials where one commercial, a female came home and her husband was tied up in the curtains because he like was trying to clean the top of the curtains or something, and somehow he got wrapped up and tied up in the curtains. Like she walked in and he's up in the curtains needing help. Like, help, I need help. I was up here trying to clean the curtains. And she's just shaking her head. And then I think they like, it might have been a Swiffer commercial or something where they had to take the Swiffer and just clean on the top using the Swiffer, but he tried to physically get up there and got tied up. Then there was another commercial where the wife walked in and the male was trying to do the dishes via the dishwasher. And he had like stuffed like 4 or 5 of the dishwashing things that you need to clean, the pellets or whatever, into the dishwasher. And she walked in and looked and just started shaking her head like, oh my goodness, like this. It was one of those again, oh, look at my dopey husband type thing. They've been doing this stuff for decades. Think about all those shows. Sally Jesse Raphael from back in the day, Montel Williams, the Ricky Lake Show, Cosmopolitan Magazine, The View, The Real, Cocktail Queens. Think about all of these shows, these magazines, the whole nine, where all they do is push powerful female, keeping on using male language, powerful, dominant, all that crap. That's male language. Female language is different. Female language is soft, not hard, but females are trying to be males now because the gynocracy wants them to be males because they don't want to quote unquote be under their thumb because of what these corporations have lied to them and told them. But then guess what happens? Their biology starts fighting against their programming from society, their societal programming. And that's why they have these existential crises, because they're like, wait a minute, my freaking biology is telling me that I want a male to lead me, but my doggone feminism is telling me, nah, I should be in charge. So they're fighting themselves, and this is why everything is just discombobulated, because males have finally gotten sick of it. They've gotten so sick of it to where they're like, I'm done. No, I'm done. After all this bullcrap, you do whatever it is that you want. Go your way. We're going to go our way. Right? And that's about what he was speaking when he said MGTOW, the second guy. MGTOW, MGTOW, which is men going their own way. Because males are just like, man, I'm just done. I'm done. These females are out of their freaking mind, and I'm done. And they're right. The majority of them are. It's about 76 to 78% of females in America are now just too far gone. They're modern female. Well, I won't say they're too far gone, but they're gone. They're modern females. And you only have about 22 to 24% of females who are traditional modern women who are even worth wifing. So for her to act like 22 to 24% is the same as 76 to 78%, is freaking crazy. For her to act like that the male influence on this stuff in the Manosphere and the red pill, that we have influence on us. Don't get it twisted. We have influence on the males. But for her to act like it's as widespread as feminism, which is on every doggone television show, dang near every doggone female podcast. They even have the Netflix, that documentary Adolescence on Netflix. Well, again, they don't know what the freak it is about which they're talking, but they're talking like they actually spoke to people in the Manosphere. No, they spoke to people who misunderstand the Manosphere or misunderstood the Manosphere. Then they have it on CSI or Law and Order. I saw them talking about the Manosphere on Law and Order, and of course they demonize it. They don't actually say what it is. They're talking about something that it's not. That, for her to say that level of institutionalized feminism is somehow the same as the 500 million men in the Manosphere who are speaking with each other and having males move accordingly, those are the same. For her to say that is absolutely 100% asinine.